Hi, have you ever experienced somebody putting you down or telling you can't do something? Or maybe it's even yourself in your head that you have doubts about yourself, or I call them naysayers. Somebody in your life, maybe including yourself, that puts doubt in yourself or doubt in your head. It could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could be a loved one, it could be even yourself. Well, I'm going to teach you how to overcome the naysayers in your life, including yourself, and how to turn that around and go after your goals. Because if you have any doubt in your life when you set a goal, you're not going to accomplish it. And meaning you can't listen to other people what they say either. Because people like to crush goals. And I'm not saying in a good way, in a bad way. If you're around somebody that's very toxic or negative, they have a lot of insecurities. And they're going to put that on you and make you not go forward. They're going to make you go a couple steps back. So I'm going to share with you some things that I do when people tell me that I can't do something, or that they put me down, or they bully. Because I've been through a lot, especially the past few years. When I started working on myself and transforming myself, I did get a lot of naysayers. Some people tell me that I can't do things and I can't accomplish things. But you have to use that to your good and push you to your greatness, okay? So here's a few things that you can do to really set yourself apart. Okay, it's time to, it's time to get serious when I pull my hair around. It's time to get serious, okay? So here's how you can get serious with it. The first thing is write down your goals. Write down really what you want to accomplish in life and the reason why. I want you to get a piece of paper out, any type of paper, and write down, my goal is, because we all have the best ideas, but they don't work unless you put them to work, okay? So write down, this is what I want to accomplish, and this is the reason why, because you always want to know the reason why behind it. So you're going to make a list of your goals, and then when you have somebody tell you something negative about them, for me it was, I have to lose weight in order to get healthy. Well, I had a ton of people tell me, oh, well, you're always going to be big, Brandi. You're a mom now, and your body changes, and things will never go back to the way they were. Okay, that was a naysayer. That was somebody who felt insecure about themselves, so they had to put their feelings on me. So I could have looked at my list and said, well, on my goal list, I want to lose weight because the reason why is I want to get healthy to live for my son. But if I listened to that one person who had tried to put doubt in my head, who told me I'm never going to lose weight, this is the way I'm going to be the rest of my life, I would have never stepped forward and did the things that I needed to do in order to get healthy, like exercise, eating right, making healthier choices. Okay? See where I'm going with this? So here's another thing. I want to be in a pageant because I want to help other women learn what it truly means to go after a goal and to accomplish it. The reason why, I don't want to see another woman hurting the way I was hurting a few years ago. Now, since that goal, I've had several people tell me, you're too old to be competing. Pageants are just about looks. All this negative stuff. A lot of people have told me that. A lot of negativity. I could have taken that and listened to it and let it go go in this ear and just stay here. But instead, I let it go in this ear and then out the other, because I know my value. I know my worth. So I use that ammunition. I call it ammunition. I use that negative ammunition in my heart to push me to say, you know what, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you I'm not too old. I'm going to prove you that I am on a mission, that I'm going to capable of doing things and winning, to show other women it's never too late to become what you could have been. Okay? So things like that, people are going to say mean things to you. People are going to say things that get in your head and that bother you. But until you know who you are inside and your worth and your value, you're going to have to let that go. That's what I want you to learn, is your value and your worth comes from who you are inside and what you believe about yourself. Because at the end of the day, that is what matters. What you believe in your heart. Do you feel you're too old? Do you feel that you can set this goal and do it? I want you to learn that confidence comes not from what somebody says to you, not from winning something in life, not from a job promotion, not from having more money in the bank, not from getting down to from a size 20 to maybe a size 4. That's not where confidence comes from. Yes, it feels good in the moment, but what happens when that goes away? Or what happens when that job goes away? Or what happens when that pageant title goes away? Who are you when you're left with just you? That is why you need to find your inner confidence, because that is what lies your superpower. The power in you to create whatever life that you want for yourself. It's right here inside of you. It doesn't matter what external approval that you get. It doesn't matter if a guy likes you or a guy asks you to marry you, or if you're 40 years old and still single. That doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel about yourself. Do you love you? Do you value you? Do you know your worth? Because when you know your worth and some naysayer says something to you, you're not going to let that ruin your day. You're not going to let that stop you. When you have enemies come against you, you need to use that to push you towards greatness. To say to them, you know what? That might be what you think about yourself, but you just sit back over there in your corner and you watch me, because I'm going to prove you wrong. And when you prove them wrong, that is the best feeling, because guess what? You've done turned your haters into your believers. So now you're going to have to go find new haters, because now they're believing you and they're your cheerleaders and they're backing you up. So how do you truly find who you are as a person in your confidence? I have a 5-step confidence building curriculum that I created for myself 2 years ago to completely transform myself inside and out. And I share that on these videos underneath on YouTube. I also have an online support group that I share these in too. And it's an accountability group. We link arms and we hold each other accountable. But I'm just here to tell you, even when you find your true confidence, those people will never go away. You're always going to have others that put you down, that say negative things behind your back or to your face. But don't let that stop you. Because who are they? At the end of the day, who are they? Who are you at the end of the day? Have you made yourself proud? Do you believe in yourself? Because when you believe in yourself, great things will happen for you. And I'm here to tell you that you can do this. You can do this. You can have hope and possibility back into your life, because I'm living proof that you can do it. Do I still have people that put me down? Absolutely. I've dealt with it this week. I have a parent who tells me every day I can't do something. And you know what? It pushes me to show her, yes, I can. Maybe in your mind you can't do what I do, but I know I can do what I do. Maybe you have a husband who's putting you down. Don't let that stop you. Push yourself to be better, because maybe you will motivate him. Maybe you're the reason that you will have light in his eye. He will have light in his eyes because he sees your transformation. Now, I never had experienced that with my husband. My husband was my biggest cheerleader, and that's a blessing. But I have many friends whose husbands put them down. And I'm just here to tell you, you make yourself proud, and you'll become a healthier, happier version of yourself, and it will help you in your marriage. It will give your husband belief, maybe that he can do what he wants to do in life and go after his dreams as well. So just know that you will have people that will come against you. And I want you to know deep down inside, when you look at them with kindness, because they're hurting inside. Hurt people will hurt people because they feel bad about themselves. They're insecure and they don't want other people to shine. But when you shine, when you show up, even though you feel like you're not ready to show up and you have imperfections and flaws, you're giving the person next to you permission to show up and shine too. Because when you share kindness, when you show up and you grow into a tall poppy, that is when change will happen in you, and that is when you'll empower other people to shine. So the tall poppy syndrome was told to me a long time ago, and it's so true. Because in the tall poppy field, you have all these beautiful poppies that are growing. But here now, in the tall poppy field, there'll be a few that grow really, really, really tall. And what they have to come and do, they have to cut those tall poppies down because they're blocking the sun from the other poppies. So in life, you might be a tall poppy. You might be growing really tall and strong and big, and you're shining really, really bright. And other people who are so afraid and so timid to go after their dreams, they don't like that. And they will cut you down because you are blocking their light. But you know what? Don't let them cut you down. You grow to be that tall poppy. You shine, because there's another tall little poppy growing underneath that's rooting up, that's sprouting, and she needs to see, or he needs to see your light shining and grow too. So you be a tall poppy, you be proud of you, and you go after your dreams and come up with a plan for them. Because when you have a plan and you have a dream and you have a heart and power and belief in yourself, great things will happen in your life, and I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. I love you. My group is called Crowning Confidence, and Confidence is Your Crown by Brandi Joe on Facebook. I would love for you to be part of it. I will put the link below. Don't let a hater stop you from living your best life. You deserve better, okay? I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.